So we just about got 100% done upstairs, and now they want us to do the steps. So the steps are right here, and then they go up to the top where we were working. So I'm gonna finish all that up there today. I gotta put a piece of trim right there, and then we're gonna get these steps ready. We got everything all set up right here. Our tools laid out. I'm gonna use our wood snapper to cut the plywood. Our work table set up. I'm gonna use I call it Helix underlayment. It's by Traxx. Saved all the scrap pieces. We got all our tools set up in here still. So once we get all that done, then we'll take off for the day. We're just gonna put the plywood on there, give it a smooth coat. Tomorrow we'll come and cut them all. So we put plywood on all the steps right there. That way we have a good clean surface to glue our tread onto. And then we leveled everything too, so it's all flat, straight. Okay, what we're doing here is, that is what we call our Kool utility tape. And the reason I'm using that there is because there's a little bit of a lip on the top here, so it has more glue on it. If you notice, the other ones have the one with the mesh. They're more flat. And we're getting ready to start these steps now. And notice we got them all subcored, so we get good adhesion on all our glue. It's nice and clean. Okay, we're getting ready to put our steps on, and see all these little pieces of tape here? That's the Kool utility tape. I'll show you in the next video what I'm going to do. And let me turn around here. See how I got it all there? And I got it on the face too. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use liquid nail. And right here we got all of our sets. We got the bottom step, 12, 11, 10, 9. We're going to start from the bottom and go up. So we got all these cut. We're going to cut about 4 more, and then we'll take some lunch, and then we'll start. Okay, we started on our steps, and these took a little bit of time because this part right here went in a little bit, so I didn't videotape those, but these right here probably go a lot better. We got them all cut, and I got my riser on. What I did with my riser is I got my tape here, I melted it on. It's the Kool tape, and then I put some liquid nail on the top, so when I put my tread on, it's going to push it in. And what we're doing is, you can see how I got the Kool tape here, here, and there, and then across. And I'm using this just a standard liquid nail, just for the top part. And this is the part that you're gonna step on. I'm just using a standard there. And then I'm going to use the better one on the nose. I'm trying not to get it too close to the edge so it doesn't ooze out. And then I'm going to get the nosing one. And that one, I'll overlap it a little bit, like so. Okay. That line that you see right there, that's where the stair nose meets the flooring. And normally what we would do is we'd glue the whole thing as I'm doing it right now. And then we would put the boards on. And then we would put tape on the top. And then we'd put pin nails. And the tape you would have to leave overnight until it dried. Come back the next day and deal with that. But the actual pin nails you would have to putty too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this here. Notice I didn't put no glue here. So I'm going to put this board in here like so. Okay. Gotta work it in there a little bit. Okay. And I got my tread. I'll have Joe hand me the tread right now. Put my tread on. Notice I didn't push it all the way into the glue yet. And my tread is actually out a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is, now that I got my tread out, I'm just going to adjust it in as I need to. See? And I want my tread to be all the way up against the riser. Okay. And if I go too far, I can always pull it back a little bit. See this right here? That's my my bevel. It looks like it's gap, but it's actually a bevel. Make sure I get it nice and flush over there. Start working my tools up. So the good thing about this too is I can actually put my weight on these stairs now, and I'll show you why in a minute. Because nothing's gonna move. And then right here, if there's a gap, I can pull it over like so. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Kool iron on. And I already got a gauge where I put this board up here. And that's my distance right there. So I'm going to put some tape on here just to close it. See the little gap how it closed right there? The tape will just hold it there. A little bit right here. Same thing. This hand should be pretty good. Okay. Now I'm going to put my Kool light on. I've got it on high. And what it's going to do is it's going to melt this tape right here. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, the Kool light, the way it's set up is this tape. There's like a foil back, and it reacts to it and melts all this. This will all become sticky like hot glue. And what's going to do is it's going to bond them together from here to here and then down. So it's going to like strap it together. So I'm going to put it on. Weight right here. This is the Traxx weight for that. And the Kool light is a Traxx product too. Okay, so now I'm going to move it over. Weight right there. I'm going to set it down. And Joe's going to put a little bit of pressure right here while he's videotaping. And then pry it over just a little bit. So I'm doing that just so that when it dries, it's going to be nice and tight. And this is like one piece, you know, maybe one tread. You know, I'm going to come over here to this side. Before I do that though, I got this mark here. This is my center. Right about there. I'll do this one with a marker because I already got the tape here. If not, I would just use a pencil. That's going to tell me where my tape is. So, right in there. And Joe's going to put some pressure right here. As hard as you can. Okay, open it up. Go ahead and do that. And then put it up on the top. Maybe wait. Okay. How's it look?
Good.
Oh, that bottom right there.
What do you mean?
Never mind, I'll do it in a minute. Showing that? And now we're coming to the last side over here. And it's just going to butt right up against the board, like that. The board is our distance. See how I'm kneeling on him? It's not doing nothing to him. Put our board here. Push right there. Now I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the top because it's not going to get, Kool Guy's not going to get it right here, so it's going to help bond it here too when I put the riser in. So riser there. Kind of hit it down just to make sure it's tight. There's no gap. And all I do is I just put it on here like so. I'll use this to kind of keep it level. You can use anything really, as long as it's level. I'll shoot it there in the middle and in the end, that's it. And I'll just keep going all the way up. But you see how this makes it one tray, but it gives it the characteristic of having a floor. Because if you look at the floor upstairs, the floor upstairs is the edges are beveled where they meet. And this particular board has a bevel, and then the stair nosing has a bevel. So that's the look of it. They do sell one-piece stair treads, but they're really expensive. And for this particular product, they don't make them. Otherwise, we would get them. But we're making them now. But it's just, instead of it being two separate pieces and having to worry about it moving, it's one piece, because this makes it so. Now I'm going to put my next one here. I think you guys kind of get the picture. That's it. Alright, we're getting it done. All that tape that I put on there, that was just to close it temporarily. We're going to take that off right now before we go. But it's not holding nothing. You see how we got the utility tape, the Kool Glide there, the middle and the end, and then that's our liquid nail. So that's going to hold on the nosing. We got a couple more to go in the top one.